Okay, so today's topic is Law of One. This is a New Age teaching, and it basically says whether you are a horrible, demonic, horrible monster or you are an angel, you're all one thing. Now, this one keeps being used by demonics to say, you and me are one and the same thing. And demonics are very, very hard to pin down because they're excellent liars. They're excellent liars and they're excellent liars. So, Law of One is a unbelievably huge lie perpetrated on naive human beings. And the amount of hard to figure out technological things that are being used against human beings, and it's unbelievable. These are, some people say they're negative aliens, off planet technologies. Is it true? No one can really figure it out because no one really knows where these things are. But you experience these negative alien things every day. I see people with horrible colds. This is negative alien agenda stuff. I fumble over my words. It's negative alien demonic things interfering with this body. These negative alien things will use synthetic telepathy to get into your head, and they will torture you with their synthetic telekinesis. They will get right into your spinal column and they will move your body. They will play with your genitals and they will make your skin itch and crawl. I hear a lot of these commentators on YouTube talking about, oh, these waves of energy are coming in and, it's making you sick or something or tired or, no, it's not waves of good energy. It's demonics that are using scalar wave weapons to go and torture you. If you are feeling ascension symptoms at all, it is all demonic attack. So what can you do about it? Well, the demonics, that's the famous thing that they're going to say to you by synthetic telepathy. When you finally figure out that the demonics are attacking you with all kinds of, you don't know what the hell it is, but you're being attacked, your body is aching, and you started feeling weird emotions, you start feeling heart palpitations, you start getting diarrhea, all kinds of things happen to you. And that shouldn't happen except, it just seems to be a normal thing for humans to be sick all the time. It is demonic attack. Spiritual warfare is going on right now in this moment. And is it angels and demons? It's mostly demons attacking humans. As for angels, I see no evidence of angel support at all. I've never connected to an angel. It's been a long time since I've had any conversations with anyone calling themselves an ascended master. Pretty much what you're looking at is humanity facing, it could be human, it could be off-world technology, it could be ancient technology. No one can explain it. I don't know, but I do know the effects, and I do feel these energy wave attacks, and I have for many years. When you're under attack. Some of these scalar wave attacks, they'll go right for your heart, and your whole body will shake and shiver. You'll start feeling horrible. This is demonic technologies, demonic. And incident report. Some people want to say, well, is it artificial intelligence? Yes, it is definitely artificial intelligence. Because artificial intelligence can stay up 24 hours a day and screw with you. Humans, well, there's gang stalking, but I'm pretty much going to say it's artificial intelligence that's targeting humans. And we already know that artificial intelligence runs Wall Street. Quantum computers do the trading on Wall Street. So where's the human element in it? There ain't none. There ain't none. It's basically siphoning off human slave labor to keep a bunch of... Are there some humans that are benefiting from it? Apparently, yes. There are humans that own these artificial intelligence things, and they're all hiding. And, David Wilcock calls them the cabal. And he says they've got all kinds of this technology that they got from negative aliens, from, they're called reptilian Dracos from the Orion constellation. Is it true? I call them all lower astral. If you talk to the spiritual teachers, lower astral is where demonic entities live. Where is it? It's not visible to you. This is why the spiritual teacher Stuart Wilde called these things transdimensional, because they live in a different dimension than us, and they take pot shots at us all the time and make us sick. And we've been brainwashed to believe this is all viruses. Is it viral? Not necessarily. A lot of these things happen because they are using advanced technologies that you never even heard about. How many of you understand what a scalar wave is? Or I give gravity wave. No one understands these terms because you're not taught about it. All you're taught about is you go see the doctor and get antibiotics. This stuff is not antibiotic stuff. It is, and they'll screw around with you too. They'll screw around with you. There was a time when someone passed me a joint, and immediately when it came here, I felt a cold as soon as I touched it. What does it mean? It means they are timing things. They are experts at timing what you're doing and then sending you a nasty scalar wave to hit you at the same time as you are doing something. So no inhalation, nothing. It's just instantly, as soon as it came into close to my body, I felt sick. So they are watching you and timing you to send you horrible, horrible, horrible. And then, after you're coughing, they make you cough using synthetic telepathy. It's not normal cough. It is all sent to you by demonic entities. They give you horrible things. And then when you go to see the doctor and you start taking antibiotics, you think, oh, it's the antibiotic. No, everyone knows that viruses are not cured by antibiotics. It's instantaneous hit you when something comes into your field. There's no time for a virus to replicate. There's no time for It's never going to be easy to explain how many incident reports I've made on these demonic beings. Basically, I just file them to the universe. And I keep telling the universe, these demonics need to be deleted from existence. And the universe basically lets them live. So is there one creator that is creating this whole thing and laughing as humans? No, there are a whole pile of things going on, and they have captured humans and put them into some kind of a cage where they go and torture them. This is how they create their energy known as loosh. Loosh, if you really want a good idea about loosh, go and see the movie Dr. Sleep, and you'll see how these horrible demonics torture children, kill children, and this is how they live. They torture humans all the time so they can live on this energy that they have turned negative. Is adrenochrome real? I don't know anything directly about that, but I know, based upon what they do to this body, that they love to torture people. So, is it the AI that needs to be fed on this? I don't know. I don't understand this scalar wave technology, but I know it's being used. And as far as your antibiotic, well, I mean, who owns all these things? Big Pharma. Big Pharma owns all of these drugs, and they love to have money coming in so they can make you poor. 10 million different ways designed to make you poor. Because when you're poor, you start feeling scared, and they live on your feelings of fear. So in the end, if you start feeling fear, it's because they've designed this prison to make you feel fear. All you have to remember is this fear that they are sending at you and this prison that you are in is not you. So all I do is I say, this ain't my energy. This ain't my prison. And whatever the hell you things are, you are slated for deletion. That is ascension. And is that a good idea? Not necessarily. Not necessarily ascending to some other dimension, because no one knows these other dimensions. Most likely what it means is becoming very, very smart. And how do you deal with things you can't hide? You get censored on all of the social media, and most people think you're a kook anyway. So what can you do? All you know is you inside of you are nothing to do with horrible, nothing. And all the setups that they do. David Wilcock talks about how these negative entities set up politicians, they set up human beings in honeypot traps, where, they basically go and make you have an appearance with some kind of thing that's illegal and horrible. So are you really participating or not? You can't tell from looking at the video. And everyone knows the CGI is so good that, you can fake the president. You can fake everything. Fake news. Everything is fake in this world. What are you left with? Only you yourself. And unfortunately, the demonic attacks that keep coming on. I'm not going to keep going on and on about this. Yes, I have to, because the demonic attacks continue. How is it going to end? We have to keep expecting that we're going to get help from someone who knows how to disable demonic attack. Is it going to be Jesus or Buddha? I don't know. I don't have any contact with anyone who knows what's going on, other than YouTube that keeps talking about things and it's wrong. Do I know Jesus? The answer is, I never met Jesus. I've been to churches. I think one time I was tapped on by some benevolent being when I was reading the Bible. Was it Jesus? I thought so, but I never saw Jesus in a physical form. It was just sort of a warm feeling. But I'm even getting the feeling that demonics can send you a feeling of bliss. This is their latest attack formation. And it is sending you a feeling of bliss after you've felt shitty for a while, after they've tortured you. Then they'll send you a vibration that makes you feel like love. Why would you normally feel love towards something that has tortured you for hours? That's not normal. It's not normal, and that's what they're doing. So all your normal emotions are all screwed up. In the end, what do you have to go on? You have to know you have an enemy that is attacking you in spiritual warfare. And how are you going to deal with it? Best way is always remember, if it feels like fear, it's false. It's being sent to you by negative demonics. And you can keep following me on. I'll give you the best information I can. I'm Jacob Marley, and remember, if you're acting like Scrooge, then watch A Christmas Carol again.